Now I show the demo for cylinder. For this cylinder, how to take dimension. For outer dimension, here we use lower jaws. So keep your object in lower jaws and take observation on your main scale as well as on vernier scale. So here you can see main scale is coincide between 1.3 and 1.4. So your main scale reading is 1.3, and what about vernier scale reading? To find out coinciding division. So here coinciding division is sixth division. Sixth division is coincided. So write down in your observation table. Similarly, you can take another observation. Just change the position of your object in between lower jaws and lock this position. Yeah, hold your cylinder in between lower jaws. Again take main scale observation. Now main scale observation in between 1.3 and 1.4. So consider least one. The main scale reading is 1.3 centimeter, and then find out coinciding division. So here coinciding division may be in between 1 to 9. So if you see here, the coinciding division is fifth division. So fifth multiply with least count. Similarly, you can take third observation, and so just change the position of object in between lower jaws, and then take main scale reading and lower scale reading. So you can take 3 to 4 observation in this way, right? For inner diameter, here we use upper jaws, right? So hold your object using upper jaws in this way. You can see in this video. This is a right. So whenever you take inner dimension, to pull your lock to hold your apparatus, to hold your object. Clear? Again take observation on main scale. So always we use lower calibration, because we know that lower calibration is in SI unit. So here your 0 in between 1 and 1.1. So consider least 1. So your main scale reading is 1, and your vernier scale reading is, here fourth division is coincided. The 4 into least count, 0.04. That is your vernier scale reading. Similarly, you can take second observation. So use another side of cylinder. Again pull your lock. So using pull your lock, you can easily hold your object. Again take main scale observation and vernier scale observation. So now main scale, here 0 of vernier scale in between 1.1 and 1.2 of main scale. So consider least one. So 1.1 centimeter is your main scale observation. And what about your vernier scale observation? So if you see and count one and check one division. So here 7th division in the line of main scale division. So your main scale reading is 0.07, right? So final scale reading is 1.1 plus 0.07, the 1.17. 1.17 here represent the inner diameter of cylinder, right? So just rotate your cylinder, and again using upper jaws hold your object using lock, and then find out main scale and vernier scale observation. In this way you can take 3 to 4 observation. Okay, got it. Next object is regular body, a regular block. So here we use cuboid. So you know that cube, the shape of this object is cube. So you know that for cube, length, breadth and height all are same, right? Using pencil, one side mark as a length, another side mark as a breadth, and another side mark as a height. So keep length side in between lower jaws, right? And hold your object using lower jaws, and then take observation. So your main scale observation in between 2 and 2.1. So 2 centimeter is least one. So your main scale observation is 2 centimeter, and then find out coinciding division. Right? It may be in between 1 to 9. So find out coinciding division of 1 year with main scale. So that is 1 year scale division. This 1 year scale division multiply with least count, so you will get 1 year scale observation. Add both, so you will get the length of this cube. Now change the position of cube in between lower jaws, so you will take second observation. Right? In this way you will take second observation. Again find out the position of 0 of 1 year on main scale. So now in second observation, your main scale observation in between 1.9 and 2. So your main scale observation is 1.9 and coinciding division is 6th division, exactly match in the main scale division. So 6 multiply with least count, so your second observation is 1.96. Similarly you can take third observation. So you apply same method for breadth and height. So here we use cube, length, breadth, height all are same, right? So for all 9 observation, your main scale reading may be same or different, but 1 year scale reading should be different. Why? Because here some deformation in your object. So due to this deformation, all observation are not same. We know that in cube, length, breadth, height all are same. It is for ideal. It is possible in ideal condition only, right? So using this one, you can easily find out the dimension of regular block. Now next object is beaker. So measuring internal diameter and depth of the given beaker, right? So in this part we measure the internal diameter as well as depth. So to find out internal diameter, so whenever you find out internal dimension, we use upper jaws. So now keep your upper jaws in beaker like that, right? Like that. Parallel part of upper jaw should be touch of inner surface of beaker. Clear? And now take observation. Alright, so in all positions, all conditions we use only lower scale. So here in between 4.5, 6, 7, in between 4.7 and 4.8. So consider least one. Consider least one. So 4.7 is your main scale reading, and then coincide any one division. So for 1 year scale reading, find out 1 year scale reading. So it is in between 1 to 9. So suppose 6th division is coincided. So your 1 year scale reading 6 multiply with least count 0.01. So your main scale here, your main scale reading is 4.7 and 1 year scale reading is 0.06. So 4.76 is internal diameter of beaker, given beaker. How can you take another observation? So just rotate your beaker and again hold your beaker with the help of upper jaws, and then take main scale reading, and after that take 1 year scale reading and at both reading and write down in your observation table. So take 3 observation for different position. Clear? After taking 3 observation of internal dimension, use right. So if you see the construction of this, so one strip is there, right? If you see this strips comes from behind the main scale. Using this strip, so adjust this strip as. Now find the depth of the beaker. To find out depth of the beaker, here we use strip which is calibrated just behind the main scale of 1 year calipers. when you slide over 1 year scale, so this strip is come out from the main scale, from the right. So now adjust your strip as the tip of the strip just touch with bottom of the beaker and main scale surface, main end point of main scale touch with the top of the beaker, like that. Here just now you can take observation. Thus remove your strip from the beaker and take main scale observation. If you see here, main scale in between 6.8 and 6.9. Consider least one is the main scale reading is 6.8, and then find out coinciding division. So first, second, third is in the line of main scale. The third multiply with, please count, 0.03 is your 1 year scale reading. 6.8 plus 0.03, so 6.83 is the depth of the beaker. How to take second observation? Again, the strip should be touched with the bottom of the beaker, and your main scale, end of the main scale should be touched with top of the beaker, in this way. Here you can see it is a glass beaker, so you can see easily the tip of the strip touch with bottom of the beaker and end edge of the main scale touch with top of the beaker. And now take second observation. So in second observation you see again 6.9 and 7. Your 0 of 1 year in between 6.9 and 7. So your main scale reading is 6.9, and coinciding division, the second division in the line of main scale. So 2 multiply with, please count, 0.02 is your 1 year scale reading. Your main scale reading is 6.9 and 1 year scale reading is 0.02. So second depth, practically second depth is 6.9 plus 0.02, the 6.92. Similarly you can take third observation also. So now you have 3 observation for internal diameter and 3 observation for depth. So take average regarding internal diameter and depth. So you have diameter of the internal diameter of the beaker, and you have depth or height of the beaker. Put both value in your formula. So you know that for cylindrical, the shape of this beaker is cylinder. So what is the formula for volume? V is equal to pi r square h. So put the value of radius as well as height or depth of the beaker in that formula, so you can easily find out volume. So if you see on this calibration, so this is 100 ml beaker. So your answer vary in between 90 to 120, because this 100 ml is up to this nozzle, right? And here we find out entire volume, of the beaker at the top of. So here we measure depth from bottom of the beaker to top of the beaker, and this calibrated volume is up to this nozzle only. So your answer vary from 90 to 120 centimeter cube. Okay, thanks.